wanted to come on and see what was going on and reiterate the special thing that happened today. We hit 6,000 subscribers. Can't believe it. Took a long time. Our goal was only 5,000 this year. We hit 6. That means, I guess, if we put our goal for 7,000 next year, we'll hit 8. And in 2 years, hopefully, we'll be at 10,000 subscribers. Now, but in reality, that's what we've been doing. We've been hitting about 1,000 every year. So, I mean, I hate to put goals on subscriber counts, but realistically, I don't think there's no reason we shouldn't hit 7,000 next year. So, that's really good. That's some growth right there. That takes a while to do stuff like that, But let's see if we get some folks in here tonight. It is Saturday night. The holiday season is upon us. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay live. I guess it just depends the interaction on the stream. We got JMU and Oregon on tonight. The day passed real quick. It was a great day today. Ole Miss put a whipping on Tulane. Basically it was the same score. It was 41 to 10. The last time they played was 45 to 10. So honestly, I was making a video and I was like, they got to play Georgia next week. And then I did some research, and Ole Miss actually played really good against Georgia. I was surprised. I didn't remember that, but Ole Miss, it was Ole Miss's only loss. They lost 43 to 35. So that's actually going to be a real good matchup, real good matchup. So we'll see how that goes. That's going to be the Sugar Bowl, Ole Miss and Georgia. We got some games, y'all, for New Year's. We got some games. Let me tell y'all something, man. This is going to be great. These games we got coming up with Alabama and Indiana. You got Kurt Signetti, who was a wide receiver coach over there at Alabama, I believe for 4 years. What's up, Typical Gamer? What's up, Typical R Game? We got Signetti, who was over there at Alabama for 4 years. Ended up going to JMU. Did a great job and ended up being the coach at Indiana. What's up, Breezy? 6'7". What's up? What's up, Jalen? Oh, Lord, you sending that. I know that's not good. That number's got something to it. What's up, William? We hit 6,000 today, y'all. Thank y'all very much. Y'all keep y'all keep subscribing and all that, and we'll see where we end up. We still got 11 days left in the year. Your sister? I'm sorry to hear that, Jerry. What's up, boss man? How you doing, boss man? What's up, Jacqueline Hickey? William? What's up, everybody? What y'all up to this wonderful Saturday before Christmas? What's up, big Jacob Dean? Jacob Dean, you the man, Jacob Dean, my boy, Jacob Dean. What's up, Jonathan Dunn? What's going on this Saturday? I'm just chilling. I don't know how long I'm going to do the stream, but we're going to chill for a little while. I actually called and requested a Country Boys Can't Survive on the radio, but I can't put it on right now, so maybe later I'll get to hear it. Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of you, cherries. Cherries, I'm going to have to get rid of you. Put you a timeout. Let's see. All right. Put you for 5 minutes. What's up, Cheeto? Jose. And Sydney Kendall. All right, we had 15. It's going to drop. It'll probably be around 9 in a second because a lot of people are going to leave. A lot of people just come in and just make an appearance. What's up, Simone Orange? So it's going to go down. Give it a second. It'll go down. And then we'll have a normal chat. We start out around 3 minutes. And what happens is we get some people in. There you go. See, 8. We got 8. 7 people left. It's going to drop a little bit more. If we keep 4 people, that's good. How is it dark already? What's up, Tegan? Well, it is. You're from Fayetteville, North Carolina? Cool. I think that's where the Nature Boy Ric Flair is from, the wrestler. Yeah, that must be a beautiful place out there, Simone. I watched a little bit of the Eagles and the Commanders too. I don't know who won though. I think the Eagles were winning. Hey, what's up, the channel? What's up, the Three King? I gotta watch what I say, man. Some of these names are just to get me, you know. What's up, Jess? It's windy outside. Just a little windy, but it feels great. What's up, Aiden? You doing okay, buddy? Yeah, it feels great outside, to be honest with y'all. And then I have a really good Sunday planned for tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Did a little honeydews today, you know, got some stuff done. So happy about that. You okay, Aiden? That's good. Everybody got their Christmas shopping done? I hope y'all did. Actually, I still have to go back. We're gonna put the pedal. I got everybody a little something, but we're gonna have to put the pedal to the metal probably on Monday. I actually gotta go back and get we should be alright. What's up, Fartsy? You love my hat? Go Tigers. Yeah, I gotta go get some things, you know. Cars or trucks? I prefer trucks. I've had a truck. I had a truck one time, a little truck. What's up, Jonathan Dunn? Hey, Jonathan Dunn with the Roll Tide. Hey, Jonathan, what you think the score is gonna be against Indiana? These Alabama fans, I'm wondering, do they think they're just gonna blow out Indiana? What's up, Kelly? What's up, Addie? How you doing, Addie? We got Kelly. Kelly's taking a break from her bodybuilding exercises. No, Aiden, I didn't have a diesel. I had just a little pickup truck. That was back in the day. I sold it to somebody. The air conditioner had went out. So you think y'all gonna beat Indiana 35-14? What's up, Kanye? So let me ask you something, Jonathan Dunn. What if the score is 35-14, but it's Indiana winning? That's what's gonna be interesting. You know, that coach for Indiana, he's gonna have them boys motivated. I'm gonna tell you. Kirk Cignetti, I think his name is. He was actually an assistant under Nick Saban for 4 years. He was a wide receiver coach, and he went to coach at JMU, James Madison. Left James Madison, and then he took the job at Indiana. They've lost 2 games in 2 years. And let me tell you something, man. I don't have to be honest with you, as an LSU fan, my team's not where I wanted it to be this year. We just gonna do what we can. We getting ready for the Lane Kiffin era. But that game is going to be fun, Jonathan. I'm gonna tell you, man. That game should be a pay-per-view game. Like, I'm just telling you, you got like a Rocky Balboa matchup right there. Well, you got, you know, a school that holds 50, I think it's 55,000 when they maxed out. And that's when they move the seats around and get everything. That's like max versus a powerhouse in Alabama. What's up, Chad? Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden, I can't. I don't have none either. What's up, Forts? Doing good. Yeah, I've been sitting right here all day. I never left the spot. Yep, I've been sitting right here all day long. That's right. Since 4 o'clock this morning. For 14 hours, I've just been sitting right here in this very spot. What's up, Danny Dimes? I'm doing good. Y'all come on in, y'all. The more the merrier. We trying to grow this channel and get to where we can bless people and all that. But we still a small channel, but we doing our best. A Trump supporter. Well, I don't like to get into politics and stuff, but I mean, whether you like it or not, Trump is the president. I mean, whether you like it or not. So, we live in the USA, so I guess I am. But that's the way it is. But I try to stay away from all politics and stuff, People take that stuff very serious. I try to focus on the fun things, the entertaining things, and sometimes I get a little frustrated because I get people that come in here that try to take over my channel. I just get rid of them. We got billions of people on this earth, and yeah. What's up, Rich? You doing all right, buddy? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Please subscribe, Rich. Please subscribe and share, and hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. But it was definitely a good day today. What's up, Fartsy? I got some ice cream in the freezer. Some good one, too. I got the Christmas cookies ice cream. I got some pecan pie. And I got a peanut butter cups, I think, ice cream. So, yeah, man. I got it going on tonight for dessert. And then I got some chicken on the stove with some rice. Some good sauce. And then I got some dipping sauce if I want to go do that. Man, I got it going on tonight, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I got it going on. And then to top it off, we got Christmas next week, man. I'm supposed to have some seafood gumbo. Shoo, I'm going to be eating good. Some brisket. I'm going to make my corn casserole. They bring in all kinds. Hey, it's on. I don't play Roblox. I don't really play any games, to be honest with you. In fact, I didn't even do fantasy football this year. A lot of guys, Fartsy. I might have to come on here and just not even talk and just pass gas for you. And that'd be your Christmas present, Farts. Just me passing gas. As many loud ones as I can get out. All right, Rich, thank you for stopping by, bro. I hope you subscribe. I really do, and hit the notifications. Hopefully it's not the last time we see you in here. But if it is, thank you for stopping. Thank you for stopping by and to say hi. I appreciate you. I'll probably go 30 minutes on here, and yeah, I'm a little tired. I had a good day today. I want to go watch that JMU Oregon game. I probably won't be able to catch it, though. It's on some channels that I don't have. But, yeah, I'm thinking about going rest. Oh, yeah, we joke around. We joke around, Forts. That's it. Or do we joke around? Yeah, I've been knowing this guy, Forts, right here. Never met him, though. I just met him through the channel. Some of the people I've met, like Big Joe and Kelly. I've known Kelly for a long time. But Forts, I never met. And I remember, Forts, you were saying you were worried about what people would say about you and all that. And I remember those days. And I always said, no, Forts, we love you here. We want you to continue doing what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that. If hearing Forts and smelling Forts is what you enjoy in life, it could be a lot worse, and that's your thing. You like Forts. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is pretty funny when somebody Forts, like, and everything's silent and they look like that, like a big when you hear that Forts. And it is kind of funny. But it's not, honestly though, it's not too funny when, like, when you be at the store and you're walking on the aisle and somebody just passed gas and it really stinks. Like, it really smells like a bad fart. So, what's up, shots of tequila? Send 100, thank you. Yeah, when you smell those silent ones, it's usually the silent ones that smell bad. I think it's because the air is like, well, I'm not a Forts expert. I mean, I didn't go to college to be a Forts expert. I'm just saying from experiences, it seems like the ones that they package themselves in there, that's the ones that stink the most. Now, if you can get one with a like a loud noise like that, I think, you know, that those don't stink as bad for some reason. I don't know. Maybe that air just seeps through and that smell just finds a way to get out of there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Forts. All I know is you've been a good friend. And what's up, Lucia? Okay. So what do you want me to do about that, Lucia? Am I supposed to look down on you for saying that, or? Well, you're welcome, Forts, and we friends, and we're gonna be friends forever, okay? I hope we be doing this another 40 years, buddy. I really do. And I appreciate all your help. I hope 40 years into the future, by that time I'll be 87 years old, and I'm more than likely I'll be in the nursing home. I hope I still have my cell phone, and while I'm watching The Price is Right and stuff, and I'm still doing live streams with you. I hope so. Lucia, you love forts? Okay. Well, yeah, we talk about forts. And what you said earlier about that, you don't have to worry. Nobody's going to judge you. You know, you're a human being. You deserve to be treated with respect. And so, yeah. If you thought I was going to be, like, negative in any way to you, I'm not. This is a channel where we don't judge nobody, okay? If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's simple as that. If you're a good person, you're a good person. That's all, man. That's all that matters over here, bro. We're not worried about other stuff. What's up, Elliot? I'm doing good. Y'all hit the thumbs up and subscribe. For those of y'all that don't know, or y'all didn't see in the title, we did hit 6,000, I mean. 6,000 subscribers today. And I'm so excited because now, the first of the year, that's going to help me when I introduce myself to people. Say, look, I'd like to do a little video with you. Now I have that under my belt. I can say, hey, my name is Crisco. I have a YouTube channel. We have 6,000 subscribers, and we're growing. We're still growing. I'd like to interview you. All right, can we do a video with you? You know, people, the more subscribers you have, that's the advantage of having a good subscriber number. People see that as something. They think you are somebody because you have subscriber counts, so they're a lot more willing to do these interviews. But I definitely will be using that to my advantage, keeping that under my belt. You know, that's an accomplishment. And the biggest thing about it, y'all, is we did it honest. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just telling y'all the truth, though. You know, we've done this honest. We haven't cheated in any way to achieve 6,000. For some people, it's still a small number, but I'm very proud of it. You know, you're talking about somebody that has never edited a video, not once. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I've never edited a video, not one time, and partly because I'm not really that good with editing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but most of my stuff is just I'm getting tired, yo. The stuff that comes from my heart, and just I try to do stuff that's relevant. Like I made I'm gonna show y'all again. You know, you see this right here? This is my homework board. See this? All this? This is one football game right here. When I talk about the football games, you know, I write their records and what channel you can watch it on. You know, I put some facts in there about the team leaders, and then I come back with my like a little commentary and a prediction. But I try to follow the same. Yeah, that's just for one game, Forts. I try to follow the same thing. Like tomorrow, the Saints play the Jets, so I'll probably get up early, come sit in here, do a little research. You know, the Saints are going for 3 football wins in a row, and yeah, so I'll make a little paper like that and do a little. I call it my homework. You know, I mean, all those stats I talk about, I don't just get that off the top of my head. Yeah, I appreciate that, Forts. Some people say that, they don't. Some people actually don't like my channel. Not many, but I do have some that, for whatever reason, they just. I gotta be honest with you, Jacob, about this. I think I think there are jealous people all over the world. And to be truthful, what I do is not that hard. I have a passion for sports, to be honest with you, and I have a passion for like the football games and stuff, and then just stuff in general. And instead of people starting their own channel and trying to do what I do, they'd rather be jealous and be mean. You know what I'm saying? Why be mean with somebody? I actually have things that I want to do with this that are beneficial to the community. So why would anybody want to be mean to me? I don't know. I had probably about 4 or 5 just this afternoon that I had to hide on here. For some reason, they felt that that's right. I want to grow and help others. And that might be like a donation. That might be, a financial donation one day if I can get there. Right now I'm not in that position. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm just not there. Even though it may look like, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm still trying as hard as I can. But I had about 4 or 5 people that had to hide on the channel. They were very rude, very mean people, unsupportive. I mean, I don't want to associate myself with somebody like that. That's not trying to, make me feel good about myself. And, that's not what I'm about. I'm about doing things in the community. I want people's voices to be heard, Jacob, Just like the video. I appreciate it, Jacob. Like the Christmas season. The video I did at the Christmas tree farm. I went up to that guy. What's up, hillbilly? Yeah, I am a hillbilly and a proud one too. I went up to that guy and I said, look, I have a little YouTube channel to make a video with you. He was more than willing. But my thing is, I pass by this Christmas tree farm all the time, this stand, and I just wanted to give him an opportunity to help him out, to sell his Christmas trees. And not only that, it helped me with my content to grow my channel a little bit more. And that's the full cycle right there. Hey, thank you for it. I enjoyed it. I talked with the guy and I said, look, I asked him because he actually sent me a message of something he was trying to do, but it was like 2 days left. And I said, you want me to come back over there and make another video? And he said, no, it don't pay to do it just for 2 days. And I said, okay. I said, well, look, let me know if you want to do it next year. We'll do it again. Give me a second, real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, so y'all just hold y'all thoughts. Hold on a second. I'm gonna answer your question. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, I want to answer that question. So, Song Jones asked me, let me ask you a question. How can I get my man back? What would a woman have to do to reattract you? Everyone else, feel free to answer as well. Okay, so we have a question here from Song MF Jones. Song MF Jones, do me a favor. Before I answer and ask you something back, please subscribe to the channel and like and comment and share. I'm glad you found the channel. So it appears you're having trouble. It appears your man has, I'm guessing, left you. Is that the case? Because he's not attracted. I'm gonna give you a second. I think that's what you're saying, is that your boyfriend or your husband has left you because he wasn't attracted to you anymore, is what I'm. And I'll play Dr. Phil here. You know, if there's a request for the Crisco man to play Dr. Phil, I'll do it. You know, I'll do it. I'm not afraid to do it. I'll give you my thoughts. What's up, Mero? I think I remember you from yesterday. All right. I'm going to let Song Jones answer, you know, see what's going on. Okay, comes and goes. Well, I'll play the game. I'll play the Dr. Phil role. First off, I want to, Jacob, you probably never heard me talk like this, but I want to tell you something about relationships. And I'm going to pretty much sum it up with a statement, okay? If two people are to stay together, must be trust in a relationship. Okay, Mero, you trying to get banned? There you go, farts. There you go. But there has to be trust. I'm about to time you out, Mero. I'm about to time you out. You spamming. I'm watching you. All right. So you have to have trust. In a trustful relationship, there is no jealousy. All right. There should not be jealousy in a trustful relationship. And two people, if they're gonna stay together, at the point that they are together, as simple as it sounds, they must be wanting the same things out of life together. If one person veers off that road, they will not stay together. That's why you have so many people that breaks up. If things are not working out, that's just the way it is. Not everything works out the way we want it to work out in life. But like I said, in a relationship, well, you must have trust. That is very, very important. I speak from experience, y'all. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not just somebody that just walked off the street. I'm not a Johnny-come-lately. I've lived half my life, man. I mean, I'm telling y'all from experience. Yeah, I have, Song. I got a buddy of mine that likes farts. Got any farts for us? He likes that. And so, yeah, we just do what we do here, Song. You know? Is that cool that I did that? Or should I not have done that in front of you? If it bothers you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know, I certainly wouldn't do anything to upset you. But if you got a laugh out of it, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I did eat some rice and some chicken tonight, so I kind of was preparing for my boy. Because, like, you see the name right above you, got any farts for us? That's my partner. We've been friends a long time, and he laughs at farts. That's his thing, you know? So, hey, you got to keep your friends happy. You know what I'm saying, Song? Yeah, I do. You know, and we just made 6,000 today, Song. So I hope you become one of them. I really do. I hope you become a regular viewer. I got my boy Jacob Dean here. He's one of my best friends in the whole world, you know. I know if I ever need to talk, I know Jacob would be there. He's always in my streams trying to help me, sharing me out, Facebooks and all that. Yeah. And it's obvious that my mic works really good on my phone. That is something. Okay. Message held for review. Hold on. No, I don't know, Aiden. I really don't know. Wait, what is he saying? What's up, user? User, you gone. Oh no, bro. I ain't just timing you. I ain't just timing you out. You gone. You hidden. You can't bring that. You can't be mean like that around here. No way. We don't put with that. Jacob timed him out, but I hit him. We never gonna see him again, Jacob. He's a one and done. Oh well. Chevy truck or diesel? I never had a diesel, so I guess I'd say Chevy truck. You know, to be honest with you, Aiden, being that you're asking me that, you gotta check the price on gas versus on regular gas, 87 gas. That's what that's what the cheapest one is. Versus diesel, and see which one is more at the time. That honestly, that should be a factor, I think. What's up, Homestead? Forts, I don't know. You know, there's billions of people in this world, Forts. You gotta understand. At any time, anybody can access this channel. And what happens is, to be true with you, the only way people really find out right now is word of mouth or scrolling. I wish I could get y'all a truck, but I mean, I don't have any money. All right. You know, Aiden, I wish I could do things like that, but yeah, you have a lot of people in this world, Forts, and a lot of people just running in here, and but hey, we know how to fix them, Forts. We got something for them. It's called the hidden button, and I ain't afraid to use it. Yeah, it takes all kind to make the world go round. I'm not gonna stay too long, y'all. It's 7:16. I want to go inside and eat and watch TV and stuff. So I'll probably be live again tomorrow morning. Shout out to all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all ever gonna know. Y'all are the Crisco Nation. Y'all are what makes Crisco's Country Life what it is. Without y'all being here, I'd just be talking to myself. Song MF Jones, you still here? Wait, hold on. What's the Corey? Jacory, hey, y'all all welcome Jacory in. I know Jacory from Bama Mower Streams. Jacory, what are your thoughts on Indiana? Yeah, it does, Jacob. That means you never see them in here again, unless they come in under another account. That's what it means. Hey, y'all, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, y'all. Yeah, but Jacory, I need to know your thoughts, man. I know Bama Moore. I heard him last night, and it pretty much sounds like, he thinks that Alabama's going to just, destroy Indiana. I agree with you, Jacory. I think a lot of people want to see this matchup, man. They only lost 2 games over the last 2 years. And that guy, Kirk Cignetti, he was an assistant under Nick Saban. I watched the thing on CBS about him. And realistically, I can't tell you how I'm excited to watch this game, Jacory. I mean, just speaking as a football fan, of course, I follow LSU, but just as a football fan, I mean, you got a David versus Goliath. You got a Rocky Balboa type game right here, man. To see, you gotta look. Alabama's a powerhouse, okay? They've won multiple. How many championships have y'all won? You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I don't think you can, Jacory. I mean, they number one for a reason. When they beat Ohio State, I think that said a lot. I really believe that said a lot. To beat Ohio State like that. That was a big win for them, man. But, for them to... they play in a stadium with 55,000. What's up, Dylan Hamilton? For them to be the number 1 seed like that, but to beat Alabama, if they do beat y'all, man, that would be just... 18 national titles. Y'all are the powerhouse, Jacory. I mean, let's be honest. The success that y'all had with Bear Bryant, with Nick Saban, it was been y'all set the standard, man. I'm not trying to. I'm just being honest. Y'all set the standard, and for this team to do this, if they would pull the upset, man, that game is almost must-see TV. Personally, so you think DeBoer gets fired? I really don't think Jacory. I know from my perspective, just from me, I love talking about this, but from my perspective, I think DeBoer has done pretty good. He's not Nick Saban, but he still got y'all in the playoff, even at 3 losses. Like, okay, so let's just say Indiana wins and DeBoer gets fired. Who would you go after right now, though? My favorite NASCAR racer, probably Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth, Matt Kenseth. He drove for the R&L car. He'd probably be my favorite racer. I don't follow really. I mean, I know Richard Petty and all them, but I really don't follow NASCAR. What's up? I ain't reading that. All right. Wow. I believe you though, Jacory. I believe you. Yeah, I believe Alabama fans would take it very rough if y'all lost. I believe that. But hey, I'm telling you, we got some great games. We got Ole Miss and Georgia. I did some research on that. Ole Miss. Whatever. Let me see where I wrote this down. Ole Miss lost. Ole Miss's only loss was against Georgia. They lost 43-35, and Georgia had to score 17 in the fourth quarter to win that game. A rematch. Of course, you don't have Lane Kiffin. Those players, like Ole Miss, as a player with Ole Miss, to me, you would have if they take Lane Kiffin leaving as a personal thing, I would want to play even harder. I can't tell you, bro. If my coach left, I'm just telling the truth. If my coach left me like that in the middle before the playoff, as hard as they worked for that, I probably would feel the way they do, and I would play extra hard. So don't be surprised if Ole Miss does something special in Georgia. Yeah, I know. That's where y'all set y'all standard, Jacory. Nick Saban and all them. Y'all have a standard. That's like us too, man. I mean, we got rid of Brian Kelly with $53 million left to pay. Nick Saban, that's the Nick Saban factor. Nick Saban set the standard over here, and he set the standard for y'all. Well, thank you, ED. Thank you, ED. But hey, I'm going to have me some gumbo for New Year's somehow, some way. I don't even know how to cook gumbo too good. But I'm going to have me some gumbo to sit and watch those games. Man, and a little dessert on New Year's Day. Oh, man, look, I'm telling you, Jacory, I can't wait to see that game, man. I'm a very passionate person, if y'all don't know this. But, like, I mean, I have things in my life that I'm passionate about that almost bring me to tears. That's how passionate I get. And just the thought of, like, Indiana, I'm just telling you, man, this dude, this coach over here, and I know y'all on the other side, but this coach coached under Nick Saban. He was a wide receiver coach. He ended up taking a step back and going to JMU. But this coach is a winner. And he's 64 years old. And I'm not even an Indiana fan, but I feed off of his passion, man. And if we wouldn't have got Lane Kiffin, that's the dude I would have wanted, him right there. In fact, there's a part of me that wishes we would have got him, man. Because I can feel his, if you watch his interviews, like if you watch it on CBS and all that, I can feel his passion, man. Just as a fan and as a man, I can feel the guy's passion. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. Uncle Lou. I'm not gonna go as far as to say that though, Jacory, that Alabama's gonna lose. I don't know who's. I think it's gonna be a close game, just like when Indiana played Ohio State. I think it's gonna be, but I guarantee you, Jacory, y'all can't go in there if you represent us, the SEC. Y'all can't go in there and expect to, be down 17-0 and this team not win, because they got the Heisman Trophy winner. They know how to play football too, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a powerhouse game, brother. Y'all gotta go in there. If y'all are to win this game, y'all gotta give 4 quarters, bro. Y'all can't give 3 quarters. Y'all gotta go in there and play 4 quarters to win this football game, because I guarantee you, he's gonna have Indiana. That coach will have Indiana ready to go for that game, bro. He will. What's up, Forts? Hey, we did good, y'all. We got 20 thumbs up, so I'm still enjoying the chat, so I'm gonna stay a little bit longer. We hit 6,000 today. I'm very happy about that. Hey, you know what I was thinking, Jacory? When I was watching y'all last night, y'all were losing 17-0. I'm not gonna lie. All I could think was, man, please don't let them come after Lane Kiffin. And then when y'all started blitzing, it looked like Nick Saban was on the sideline, man. When y'all started blitzing him, that was amazing. Yeah. So you like Deion Sanders, I guess? You like Deion? We still got some big jobs. We still got some big jobs opening. That's why I don't think DeBoer would. I don't think they would get rid of DeBoer, even if they lost. Unless y'all would get smashed. But I think the game's gonna be real close. But you got jobs like you got Michigan. That's the big house. That's like that stadium holds like 110, I think. That's bigger than LSU. You got jobs like Penn State. I don't think Arkansas found their head coach yet. I know I'm missing some, but yeah, you got some big jobs out there, man. You just listening? Yeah, Farts. Forgive me, y'all. I get pretty passionate, man, when it comes to sports and life. Sometimes I just get really passionate, you know. That's just the way I am. That would be a good one. Alabama versus Georgia. That would be good. But then again, y'all played for the SEC championship. But yeah, rematch, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to see. I don't want you to get upset with me, Jacory, but if Indiana gets past y'all, I'd like to see in Georgia. But, I'm just being honest with you. But we'll see what happens with y'all. Y'all game to me is the one I really want to see. Indiana and Alabama. I'm telling you that I would actually probably pay to watch that game. I'm serious. If that was on pay-per-view, I would pay to watch that game. That's how much I can't wait to see that game. Can you play a song for me? I can't play any music. I can't risk getting in trouble. I wish I could. I'm only staying 2 more minutes now. I gotta go. I'm going to eat. But yeah, I would, because for me, that matchup is almost like, when Mike Tyson used to fight back in the day when you'd have to get the pay-per-view? That's what that game is to me. That Indiana and Alabama game. And man, I hope that they find every storyline in that game. I hope they interview Nick Saban, because Nick Saban was Signati's he was the coach. Signati was under Nick Saban on his staff for 4 years, I heard. I hope they interview Saban about this. Oh, he did, Nickel? All right. Well, cool. Maybe he can help us with that 250,000. Maybe he could, when they have their little parade and stuff, he could throw some trinkets and stuff off the float to us fans or something. Give us all a free T-shirt when we go on inside the game or something. That'd be nice. I doubt it though. Yeah. Yeah, if Indiana wins, you're picking Indiana. It's a Cinderella story. What about you, Nickel? What you think about the Indiana and Alabama game? I mean, realistically, do you think Indiana has a good shot to beat Alabama? Realistically, you know, you talking about, I mean, a team that is not even known for football versus a team that's historically known for football. So even though Indiana's #1, to go and to actually take down the Alabama Crimson Tide, man, whoo, you talking about, that's gonna be a game there, buddy. But I'm actually going with Indiana to win it all. That's I'm not ashamed to say it. That's who I'm behind. That's who I want to see win it all, Indiana. If LSU was in there, it'd be a different story. You know what I'm saying? It'd be LSU all the way. But being that LSU is not in the playoff, I have to find me a team. Yeah, they'd have to play their A game, and they're gonna blitz. Alabama's gonna send the house like they were doing yesterday, y'all. So that little quarterback for Indiana, he's gonna have to make some big throws, may have the game of his life, man. Be on the big stage. The game, I had it written down. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I did a video on it today. Oh, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I don't know where my paper is, and I can't search it. Oh, it's the Rose Bowl. It's the Rose Bowl, Nickel Pony. Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah. It's going to be the Rose Bowl. Can you imagine, bro, the Rose Bowl? Oh, with the Tournament of Roses and all that. Man, you know how awesome that's going to be January 1st to watch that game? Them boys are playing in the Rose Bowl. Whoo. Bruh. All right, y'all. It's been fun. I'm going to eat and listen to a little music, eat some dessert and all that. All right, the last comment is Jacory said, I want Georgia fans to quit being delusional. They think if they win the national championship this year, it'll be a dynasty. That dynasty, you have to constantly repeating. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. All right, y'all have a great night. Please subscribe if y'all haven't. Like, comment, share, and all that. Y'all know all that stuff that helps the channel grow. Thank y'all for 6,000. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I will see y'all in the morning. Go Tigers. Later, y'all.